with another vlog thing. Haven't done one of these in a while. Doing one today, and I'll probably be doing one next week to give you a little update of what we'll be doing for December. You know, obviously the Advent vlogs will be starting up again, and a little preview. There's going to be 3 of them in one day. But that's not why we're here. We're here, and I kind of meant to do this a little bit sooner. But I think it's actually kind of good that I'm doing it now. Towards the end of September, G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes left theaters, barely made, did not make a profit. Out of the 3 live action G.I. Joe films, I believe it's the worst performing. The other 2 did make money, but they didn't hit the goals they needed, so that's why they're also considered failures. And since then, it's been released to home market, and I've already seen photos that every version of the Snake Eyes movie, DVD, Blu-ray combo packs, are hitting clearance shelves. It's a little bit over than a month after their release. Yeah. I think it's time to say that the way the live action films are being handled for G.I. Joe needs to change. Clearly, a lot of people haven't, fans will say, they need to be marketed towards kids and global audience. And 3 strikes and they're out. That didn't work. I think we really need to go and look and see what the issue is. And I think the issue is G.I. Joe fans want a real American hero. They don't want a UN-sponsored peacekeeping force. They don't want some vague military group that's sort of part of the U.S. military, but not. And let's be frank. When I was 17, it was a very... No, okay, sorry. Let's be frank. The reason why these films have been released as G.I. Joe and not G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, the reason why they were backed by the UN and stuff like that, is because there are some countries that will not support a film, will not allow a film to be released that's pro-American or have, for example, Captain America. All the films with him have to be released in Russia under the name First Avenger. And I understand studios want to get their films out to as wide of an audience, but I think in the case of G.I. Joe, they need to say to Russia, England, France, other European countries, Canada, sorry, but it's G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero. You don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. And I think fans in those countries who, say, we want G.I. Joe product, we want to see these films, need to work from within their countries and change the ideals and attitudes that would prevent a film called G.I. Joe, American Hero, or something like that, where it's an American military, pro-American movie to be released. Personally, this is just me. I'd love to see big screen adaptations of the Mass Device or even the Weather Dominator. I think the Weather Dominator was a little bit better just because the Mass Device, if I remember, that was the one that was the first mini-series, actually predated the Transformers cartoon, and that really was introducing G.I. Joe to the world. And the Weather Dominator, G.I. Joe had been established a little bit longer and had more of the iconic characters that we would know from the cartoon. because really from the Weather Dominator, it then went into the third miniseries, which was Pyramid of Darkness, I think, and then that launched the daily syndicated show. So there was that, and I'd like to see that, or not do something original, but again, a real American hero. That's what people want. Then what do you got to lose? Three films, three big budget Hollywood films. The second one starring The Rock, one of the most popular and beloved actors in boy, I keep disconnecting, but in cinema now, and it underperformed. I mean, for those there was a lot of plans with The Rock and GI Joe in terms of using the Roadblock character. Now I know a lot of you are saying, well, we got to market towards the kids. We've got to market towards the kids. I got to be honest. I don't think these films were ever made for kids. Personally, in my opinion, anything above PG is not for kids. I don't think the Transformers live action films are for kids, and parents should be taking the kids to see them. I don't really think something like the G.I. Joe films, kids should have been seeing them. If you want to do something, here's an idea that I had. Whoa! Whoa, look at that. Oop. The. Hi there. That was weird. I do believe I'm using my little rotating gimbal tripod, and I think the battery might have just died. But sorry if I took you guys on a little journey there. But anyway, this came to me, and I think it's a brilliant idea. ROTC. You want to make a kids show? Have the GI Joe team be set in ROTC. A younger cast. They're starting out. They're in school, and they go on these adventures, and they call themselves GI Joe or something like that. And if you want to do something for like a preschool set, like Rescue Bots, Junior ROTC. I mean, I think if it's written well, it could work. And plus, it'll help promote ROTC, something that for a lot of kids helps them get through school and helps them get into college. So yeah, definitely something to look into. But I mean, the movies aren't going to work the way they are now. I just think that's something we have to accept. So again, a real American hero. What do you got to lose? All right, that's about all I wanted to say. I have some reviews hopefully coming sometime this weekend. Got a little ratement, so it's your old pal Chuck. I'll see you next time.